Yes, sir.
Yeah, good morning again. Once again, good morning. I think I can see the 20 members join. Yeah, again, the great welcome to my class. This is the first class. We
Yes,
are
sir.
in first class of mechanics, which is very important. I think you don't need to worry about this because it's kind of like extension of the course that you did in intermediate. Like whatever the mechanics course that you have done, it is a kind of like extension course. But for you, I think it's not a big deal. You can able to do it. But my you always uh, be interactive, not like sitting in the okay, sir cannot able to see, nothing will happen, not like that. You just uh,
Mati basal yun.
I'm sorry. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What I'm trying to say is don't be like passive learner. So whatever I teach you, it should goes to you. That's my intention. So it should be like interact too, like not like a single. The way I speak, you don't need to worry about anything. But not, I don't want that. You always be ask me questions. You are always welcome to stop me middle. It doesn't matter for me. I want you to understand that subject, not like a completing subject. I can finish subject, it doesn't matter. I can even finish the subject like hardly like 6 weeks, 1.5 month. That's not a big deal. I want you to understand things perfectly. I want you to motivate towards the physics. I want you to understand what is actually the degree is not simply degree. Don't treat this is like it's undergraduation. You are going to be, going to graduate very after 3 years, and after completion of successful completion of 3 years, you are asked to be to do a lot of activities these 3 years, not like a simply reading for exams and completing. That's not a task. So my task, I'm going to give different task for you. Don't treat this is a tough task. Always you treat whatever I give the homeworks, you do your level best. And it's and you can ask me, you can send me messages, but the thing that you have to be passionate about the subject, understand concept. I mean, try to understand concept, don't by heart anything. We don't want to by heart. This is like a subject physics, so we don't want to by heart anything. We want you to it's like a interactive session. I can ask you, you can ask me. It's like going like that, okay? So let me take I think can anyone, I can take attendance. Can anyone take yeah, I can take attendance, but yeah, let me take attendance. Let me okay, let me record the screen, the your attendance names. I'm going to send links to, for the next Kaveri is over. uh, So you all know that attendance is also very important. If you don't if you don't attend classes, it's not easy to understand. So I would definitely, you have to join every day. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So coming to the course, this is like a mechanics course, beta. I mean, it's very easy, I would say. In this course, the course is actually kind of like four chapters. As can you did you see the did you go through the syllabus which I sent you?
Yes, sir.
So I mean, it seems like a same that you have done in the intermediate, right? Few chapters. Can you able to see now the slide?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Okay.
yes, sir.
Oh, great, great. So right. So you can able to see my slide. So what the chapter, as you all know, it seems like a blackboard, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
I want
yes,
to make
sir.
I want to make you comfortable with blackboard, but later on I'm going to use different slides. But I can write on the board. I can show everything. It's like it's I would say it's better than the offline classes. What I am trying to say about these online classes, you can save a lot of time easily. That's good because you don't need to spend money for the coming college, going to the home, and you don't need to go for the you don't need to stuck up with the buses, etc. This is a kind of like a very good platform to teach online. For us also it's good, for you also good, but sometimes definitely we have to meet together. Otherwise, the virtual platform is good to show the lot of activities, like especially to show something like videos, animation, something I want to show that what is going on this, how the wave, what is the wave, what is the light, always saying sir light. That's not, when I say something, definitely light is a kind of I want to show, means I need to show some videos, I need to create a animation, like something like I want to do it. Okay. uh, can anyone take a screenshot? I mean, this is let me what is this, please move window.
Record.
I want let's can you able to see mechanics title?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can you take screenshot and put it in the post it in the group? Because some people they don't know whether, I mean, they still want to motivate. Just take this screenshot and post in the group. Okay? Did you take it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just post it in the group. I want to see the group too. So I just want to, people still, first few classes, we have to kind of, they need a motivation. It takes time, definitely. But, please post in the group so that I can receive, I can see so many students are writing text or voice is vastaledu. Students, you have to join, you have to, there is an option in the Zoom, click that mic option. You have to click that mic option in order to hear group వాళ్ళకు సార్ ఓకే సేమ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ సార్ వాయిస్ రావట్లేదంటే you just need to click, there is an option voice mic, you have to click nana. Okay. uh, right, blackboard is kind of like, okay, this is okay. Okay. Yeah, there is a mute option, unmute option is there. You have to click that unmute so that you can hear that. Okay. Oh, very good, very good. Don't post too many things, guys. Everybody post means it becomes so much, I don't want to. So, voice Vastale, sir. I think Surya, I think you can unmute and talk to me. I can help you, or you can, there is a unmute. So you can talk to me, and there is a mic, or there is a mic. I think it's You have to click on it in order to see hear the voice. Okay. I think can you all of you hear the voice?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Any okay.
Yes, sir.
Right. So, oh, great. So, oh, still, yeah, raising. What is the problem raising? They have a question. Someone raised the hand. Shiva Reddy, do you have any problem?
No, sir.
Kola,
No
you
problem,
raised the
sir.
hand. Uday Kiran, do you have any question?
No, no, sir. No.
Right, don't raise it. If you have a question, raise. Right. So yeah, this is the first course. I guess I think this is the first class for you also. Uh, the mechanics is the one of the mechanics is the course. Okay, where you study the vector analysis. The first chapter in the mechanics is vector analysis. Okay. BSc final year. This is the BSc first year students. I guess, yeah, for all of you are first year. And we are under the Usmani University, affiliated to the Usmani University. Whatever we do, everything is done by the university. Whatever you write the question papers, answer sheet, everything is valuation done at Usmani University. So we are all working under the Usmania University. So for the first in physics, the first course is in the first semester. You are studying the mechanics. So mechanics is the wonderful subject to learn. So with mechanics, you can crack every entire physics. It's a mechanics is nothing but like when you do day-to-day activities, always whatever you do, or like you are doing the kind of like walking, running, eating, jumping, talking, right, anything, writing, whatever the activity that you do in day-to-day life, everything comes under the mechanics. Okay, when you're throwing a ball, when you're removing the screw, or when you are swinging a lot of activities are there, beta. Everything is kind of like physics, that in which mechanic means you are changing the like change in motion, kind of. You have the like a lot of like velocity changes. When I apply the force, what happen? When you don't apply the force, what happen? When you don't apply the force, you are at rest. When I apply a force, you are at, all this don't mute, please. Don't students, don't, you have to mute, don't unmute. Who is this guy? Who is can I see that? Sainath Varma, Tarika, please mute your mics. Shiva Reddy, Shiva Reddy is okay. Yeah, now it's fine. Right. So, mechanics is a kind of course we deal every day-to-day life. Like everything is mechanics. Okay. So it's a very basic course for the BSc students, and it helps a lot for chemistry and physics, engineering, everything. Whatever you learn in this course, definitely very useful. If you are going to be physics scientist, it's very essential too. So moving into the uh, so in the first, in the as I mentioned, mechanics first chapter is vector analysis. Before I, what is the chapter first we are dealing is vector analysis. So what is the vector analysis? Let us go for the vector analysis. You can see here what are the vectors. When before discussing to the vector analysis, we need to understand the what is this scalar. What is this scalar? You have to understand this. Okay, what is scalar actually? So scalar is nothing but what it does. The scalar is a quantity which does not have the vector, right? Anybody knows what is vector? What is scalar differences? So let me I'll ask you, but before that I just want to discuss briefly about the scalar and vector. And scalar is a quantity, physical quantity, which are actually having the only magnitude. They do not have the, is there any issues with the screen sharing? Yeah, can you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but when
Yes,
I
sir.
when I click this, can you see now? Can you see now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, good, good. I just want to show annotation too. Yeah. So here the question is, uh, you guys are joining and leaving. That make me so bad for me. Don't once you join, just don't leave immediately. And it's my job is, it's not like a joining every time for you guys. I know it's a disconnecting, but you try to don't disconnect every 5 minutes. Joining again, I have to click. Okay. So the physical quantities. So the scalar is, everybody clear? Scalar is the one which does not have a vector. So let me give example: mass, length, time, density, energy, work, temperature, charge, etc. Sir, how these are the scalar? Tell me, sir, please. We don't understand. See, if I ask you one of the, Surya or Shiva Reddy, what is your weight? If I ask you, he says, sir, I am 45, sir. Do you say like 45 north direction? Do you say my 45 kgs in south direction, east direction? No, right? You don't tell, right? It's a scalar, right? It doesn't have the vector. It's a constant. It has only magnitude. So it doesn't require direction to specify. So length also. If I ask you distance between the Hayat Nagar Degree College to the LB Nagar, someone says 3 kilometers, sir. But you don't tell like 3 kilometers towards the north, 3 kilometers toward the south. No, you don't tell like that, right? So time also. If I ask someone to, what is the time now? Sir, it's just, 10:20, sir. But you don't tell that time is 10:20 towards northeast. So from this, I guess you understand mass, length. You can also write down, or you can also take screenshot and write down the notes. But you have to copy everything. Okay, you are not here to just to watch the movie. You have to do your job too. You keep the notes from and write everything in the notes. So physics, first is scalar. Scalar is the one which has only magnitude. It does not have any vector. Examples: mass, length, time, density, energy, work, temperature, charge. So scalars can also be added, multiplied, subtracted, etc. So we can now, what is the weight? 20 kgs. 20 plus 20, 40 kgs. So you can add and subtract. Okay. So uh, moving into the uh, vectors. What are vectors? So vectors were as I mentioned, scalars. Basically, vectors are the, what are the vectors, Nana? Vectors basically, it is a physical quantity. It is a physical quantity which has both magnitude and direction. What are there? Magnitude and direction. The vector definitely has magnitude and direction. Is called vectors. So vector is the one which has both. What are the both? We have the magnitude. We have the magnitude.
Magnitude and direction.
The other one is direction. So these two things are very important. So vector, when I say vector, you should specify which has both, sir. What are the both? So both means
Magnitude and direction.
direction and magnitude. Very good. Whereas scalar has only magnitude. Very good.
Magnitude.
Right. What are the examples, beta? For vectors, as you all know, that force, velocity, acceleration, movement,
and
torque, electric field intensity,
electric
magnetic field
intensity
induction
and
are the
magnitudes.
examples. So let me
Examples are
elaborate one or two here. When I apply a force, so what I do when I apply a force, only my bike will go, right. Without applying, gears, it doesn't go. So you have to apply force. I want to push one of you further. So I have to push. Then only you move from one place to other place. Suppose I am pushing you towards the post graduation. You are going to be scientist after 5 years. For that, what I have to do? I have to push you. I have to motivate you. Kind of like I have to apply force. Then only you go from the one stage to the other stage. So definitely direction also important. So force or whatever I encourage you towards the your direction, towards the scientist you want to do. So that direction is important. I don't want to damage you. While you are studying this waste, you don't get any job. Just go and stop your college. I cannot tell that. That's very damaging your career. Yes. For a smart student, for a gifted, for a good student, there are millions of jobs
Yes,
are
sir.
available to explore. Don't tell your friends, no jobs are available. I have to just apply constable to get job. No, don't do that. There are plenty of jobs are there, millions of jobs there, the private and government. If you have a talent, thousands, millions of jobs are there in the world market. You should come up with your talent and improve your communication skill. Especially, you have to speak with me in English only, please. We will, you may be, kind of like a tough with my accent, but don't for in a few days, couple of classes, maybe in within a week. I'll give the one example. When I moved from the USA to India few years back, few of my students complained me, oh, we didn't even understand one word, sir is completely speaking in English. But those students now they are doing the post graduation in Central University. The first students, when I handle the students, they actually they complained to me, they did not understand initially, but the after course completion, they got everything, physics all hundreds, 100 out of 100. So,
అమ్మతోటి మాట్లాడినా
so don't,
అదే నేనే
hey,
పోను ఆడికి
don't talk, man. So don't, confine yourself and don't scare also. We will talk in English. We will improve it. Don't worry. You slowly improve it. Even if you come from Telugu medium, better, don't worry. Doesn't matter. Telugu medium also I can help you to handle. So but you don't go further to writing Telugu. You try. Even if there is an option to write Telugu, don't write it. Please don't worry.
ఇచ్చిన అప్పుడు ఒకటికి
We don't have
ఇంట్రెస్ట్
that.
క్యాల్కులేట్ చేసి
You have to improve yourself.
అది మళ్ళీ
Even if it is tough first, you have to improve. So now we understand, now we know the differences between the scalar and.
Vector.
So now there is a one more term is, I don't want to teach much today, just I'll go one by one. Don't, unit vector. Please don't talk now. Who is there? Oranna unmute మీరు మ్యూట్ చేసుకొని మాట్లాడండి. If you want to talk in a home with your parents, మ్యూట్ చేసుకొని మాట్లాడండి. మిగతా వాళ్ళకి అందరికి ఇబ్బంది అవుతుంది. Okay? And this is also recording and I will post this in the YouTube. This doesn't make sense. If you talk and whatever class I teach, everything you can find in the YouTube. Okay? Even if you somehow if you miss the class also, you can get it from the YouTube. So my channel is there, Parvatalu Kalakunda. You can type my name in the YouTube. You can find a lot of classes. Okay? Physics. So unit vector. So when I say unit vector, definitely there is a, you can see here itself. Unit means what? Unit means definitely there is a one. Unit means there is something like you can see here. What is this? Unit means 1, right? Unit means number 1. So magnitude should be 1. Magnitude should be 1. So unit vector means the vector whose magnitude is 1 is called unit vector. The vector whose magnitude is 1 unit. So the vector whose magnitude is 1 is called unit vector. So what is the importance of that, sir? It is used to describe the direction of any vector. Sir, what is the point of, sir? 1 is doesn't have any meaning. No, beta. It has very good meaning. We'll discuss it. So whenever you represent any vector, definitely it's very important. So you need to understand this. So unit vector is the one whose magnitude is 1. Okay,
One.
right. So that is called unit vector. Why we need to? What is the importance of that? To specify the direction of any other vector. So if you have a vector, let's say, if you have a uh, let me write it here. I'm going to okay, I'm going to write now here. You can see. So let us say vector A is the, I'm saying A is a vector. If I want to write a unit vector form, this is going to be cap. You have to represent any unit vector should be cap. So now you should understand what is the cap difference, what is arrow. So cap we always represent the unit vectors. Cap always use the unit vector. Arrow is just vector, any vector. So cap is, you understand, this is the unit vector. So for any unit vector, you have to represent like this. A cap is equal to A vector by magnitude of A. So if I give this vector, so I can find it magnitude also by squaring the terms in it. Suppose I have the vector, let us say xi plus yj plus zk. Here I cap, j cap, k cap. These are the unit vectors, beta. These are the unit vector. I is the unit vector along x-axis. J is the unit vector along y-axis. K is the unit vector along z-axis. So this is 3D vector. This is 3D. A is equal to xi plus position. We also call position vector. So for any given position, you have the 3 unit vector combination. So what is x? This is the magnitude of that. So magnitude. So now I want to find out magnitude of this vector. So I can write it x square plus y square plus z square. So now if I want to write a cap vector, unit vector of A vector is xi, yj, z, k by, what should I write? Tell me. Magnitude, right? Is it clear?
X square plus.
So did you
Yes,
understand
sir.
unit vector now?
Yes, sir.
So the representation of unit vector should be like this. You have to remember A vector by magnitude of A. So magnitude of A vector like this. So magnitude can be calculated like how I can calculate magnitude. This is the way you have to calculate the magnitude of any vector. Okay, suppose I have a, a is equal to 2i cap plus j cap plus 3k cap, and this is a vector, and these are ijk are the unit vector. So if I want to calculate magnitude of A, what should I tell me? What should I write, beta? Square root of
Mod of equal to
yeah,
square root of x
or
square hundred
A has
plus
only one. If nothing is there, means one is there. 1 square is
1
1.
9.
plus 9
This is going to be 14.
9.
14
So now if I want to write A cap is equal to 2y plus j
j
plus 3k
plus
by
3k.
root 14, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is the way
Yes,
you
sir.
have to do. We'll do a lot of problems also. Don't worry. Is
Okay,
there
sir.
did you understand now?
Yes, sir.
Did you copy?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Copy, sir.
Okay, great, Nana.
Copy.
Great. Thank you. I'm going to clear everything here. Right. So moving into the, I think we are running out of the time. We have only 1 point. The problem with the Zoom is this is the problem. I cannot continue class like anything. Google Chrome, Google Meet, we can go like hours of hours. It doesn't ask you to stop. So here we have only 1 minute 36 seconds are their time. Okay. Today you can think about this is the introduction class. So we'll definitely focus more tomorrow. There are a lot of things that we have to learn it. We'll work on tomorrow vector additions, vector subtractions, multiplications, divergence, curl, cross product, dot product. Then after that, Gauss theorem. Lot of stuff is there. So I think we don't have enough time now. I have another class for the final year students after 10 minutes. I think I'll stop today up to here. But any doubts, please, for today class?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No,
Please
sir.
It's clear.
let me know if you have any doubts. For 1 minute we have.
No, no.
No,
We
sir.
are,
Oh,
we are
great. Thank you so much.
clearly
Understand?
understand.
Are you?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Understand అవుతుందా? Can you able to follow me?
Yes, sir.
So no
Super,
issues,
sir.
right? ఏమన్నా డౌట్ ఉంటే ఇమ్మీడియట్ గా ఆఫ్ చేయండి. స్టాప్ సార్ మాకు ఐ డిడ్ అండర్స్టాండ్. ఓకే
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Sir.
రైట్ అండ్ ఆల్ ది బెస్ట్. హ్యావ్ ఏ వండర్ఫుల్ డే.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Same to you.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Same to
Thank you,
you.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Great, Nana. Thank you so much. Yeah, I should say someone
Thank-
sending message. Yeah, I can give the